Good morning. Thank you so much for tuning in on my channel, Creating in the Waiting. Today I am coming on to do a flip through of the 4Singnature flip-flop journal that I just completed. She will be for raffle in my group this week. That's her closure. I just opened her, so I just wanted to close her back. I'm just going to show y'all her pen really quick, and then I'm going to set it off to the side. I love those beads, and those beads are also down at the bottom of each signature, like so. So I'm hoping I'm in frame. The front and the back, I just did these really pretty lace pockets and little center pieces with some ruffle. I really love that. The closure is sari silk ruffle that is actually part of the pocket too, so like so. And then I have this little dragonfly and little Tim Holtz charm that says "Own Your Dreams" on a little bulb pen with some little beads. So let me show you guys what's in each pocket. Little tag that I made for my Masterboard, backed of course, and then just some little lace at the top. This is a French letter. Love the blue. So, can't read it, but it's beautiful, isn't it? I'm a sucker for fancy writing and fancy numbers. So it just kind of folds up like so. So if you're not aware, documents and letters back then were mailed just with the letter like this. No envelope, and that's why it's stamped like so. And then I'm just gonna put that stacked kind of back in her pocket like that, so you can see. Document peeking out. She's about 170 pages. Just a little pocket tuck there with a little sari silk ruffle. Is that gonna fall off? I didn't glue that. Let's glue that down with some fabric tack. I'm like, that's moving. A little cluster there. Little custom guest checks that I make, and then another letter also. $18.58. This is beautiful. Yep. So pretty sure I'm folding this wrong. I'll fix that. It folds up to where the stamps line up. We will fix that later. Vintage music sheets. Of course, I print these images onto vellum. Love the little image there. I like it peeking through. Sari silk ruffle. I print on high quality premium 32-pound paper. It feels amazing. French book pages, little trim with little cluster there with a button. Fun little papers here that I get from Two Sister Jam. Made that little sack pocket, and then of course the little altered playing cards with the image printed onto transparent label. And then I just used some gilding to go around that. Of course, everything is backed and sewn around. All the pages have been sewn around, as well as the cover. And then a little tuck there with a collage journal card. Cute little medallion circle tab. And then here we just did basically what'll happen is all these little scraps will accumulate, and I literally just took them and pieced them together over here and then made these little side strips. They came out super lovely. And then here is one of our little corner huggers. Here, just two of my little clusters on both sides, and then don't ever doubt your worth. So I print that background image and then I reprint. I print on it again with a quote. Stained paper. It came from a lovely lady. Oh my gosh, I cannot remember her name. I'm new to her. I think her name is Carolyn. I know it starts with a C, I think. Amazing, beautiful papers. So, printed that image onto the doily, and then of course the beads down at the bottom. Just trimmed the paper with lace. Some vintage ledger, and I have printed the image onto the other side of the ledger. And then here is one of our Let's Make It Monday window pockets. Just did some collaging there. This is the beginning of anything that you want. And then I just made a little tag with my Masterboard. So she's eventually going to want to, you know, flop all the way open. I mean, she does this whole number for you. She'll flip all the way out. Beautiful papers. And then here was the remaining strip of my Masterboard when I cut it, and so I just made a tuck out of it and put my little cluster, and then I just made that little journal card, and then a little scrap notepad. Just a really simple Masterboard piece. I just put it in the pocket for extra journaling spot. The creator can put something else on it if they'd like. Did another one of our little strips there. A little floral paper clip. A vintage French vocabulary card. That is a vintage playing card. And then I just tucked away a remaining portion of our Masterboard. French page there. Little tab. Vellum. And then that'll fold all the way out. And I just found this morning and glued it in there. I thought it was beautiful. It has a poem on there about daffodils. So it's from a vintage book, and I thought that it was perfect there. I kept trying to find a spot for it, so. And then I just did that for a little tuck, and then put Free to Fly charm with a little bold pen, and then I am worthy of the time it takes to do the things that heal my heart. So that's beautiful back there, and I really didn't want to cover that up, so I just tucked away a little guest check. Vellum. I love this image. And then here is my Savage Take 5 altered paint set chip sample. So do one thing every day that scares you. And then just a little tag from my Masterboard. But this is my embossed paint sample I just turned into a lace pocket. And the prompts were paint sample, lace, butterfly, metal, and I just literally, and what was the other one? So sentiment. So everything is literally here. So I have a butterfly charm, it's metal, I have a bold pen also, and then I have my sentiments, I have my paint sample, and I have my lace. And that looks beautiful. She reminds me of Anne Frank. French page. Fun little page from Two Sis. Another little tuck there. I love these little tabs and the effect that they give. Was inspired by Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah with those little cluster on our little side strip scrap pieces. Love that doily. And then here's one of our little corner huggers. So it wraps around the page, and then I have a little vocab cards tucked away, and I love this because it's 1937 French document and it's typewriter paper, so I thought that it was beautiful, so I just included that. Here for you. I kept wanting to look at it, sorry. And then another just plain guest check that I printed that image onto the guest check and sewed around it. More clusters, and then the playing card. I really like doing them this way, and I don't like covering all of that up for the most part. It's just the way I like doing them. And then that'll do that whole number for you. And then here I like leaving these. You don't have to put a signature here. I like leaving it for the most part, just really, you know, it's a signature put together nicely the way the other ones are, but I like leaving it strictly like for writing and for you to play with. And then bearing in mind that if you put laces and stuff there, it's not really going to fold in very well. So here is our little secret writing spot, like so. And this is a double pocket. One is lace, and then one is this little trim there. And I just printed this image onto the library card and backed and sewed it. It's a forget-me-not. Thought that it was beautiful, so that's what I went with. And here I kind of had to do like a little shimmy to get that back in, because that lace is not, like if you were to put something to like strengthen it up there, but it's wanting to like go down with my, maybe, you know what, let's do this. There we go. There. And then you have that one. Okay. And then you come to the back. And this is a vintage Kimball check from 1910. I think it's beautiful. I'm just really have a hard time finding places for it, but these little pockets like that are amazing. So, perfect. And then here I have pieced in several pieces of, wait, where's my paper clip? Oh, I had a little tiny paper clip. I'll put another little tiny paper clip. It's just, you know, clipped together. I like using little tinies sometimes, and I haven't had the opportunity to use them here lately. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity. And I like the ones that have the little hearts. To kind of pin those together. But these are the documents, and I just folded them in a way that they're stacked. I'm not going to open all of them, but 1938 French document. This one is 1937, it looks like. It's really beautiful. 1937. This is all from a vintage ledger that I have. It's just pinned together like that for you. this image. French paper. Playing card. A little wax seal cluster. I need to make some more wax seals. Another little tuck with our little tag from the Masterboard. Let's see though. I'm wanting to hoard this. It's probably my favorite tag. Good thing that that won't fit there anyway. So I'm actually probably going to keep that and actually look at it. It's my favorite tag. And then gas check there. We'll applique on our little part of our Masterboard. So just a different idea for your Masterboards. Just some mark making there. Doily center. Mark making another little side piece. Another little index card for you. Actually do need another little piece of ephemera here. Ooh, what happened, Arlene? Did I glue that down? Oop. It's up now. Will that fit back there? So I will sew around one of these. I'll put something on these because most of the time I like to put a quote or something on there. I'll put something on that and then tuck something away. I need to make another little cluster for right there. So this is, of course, our little pieces that we pieced together, and then I just put that little floral cut there, some trim there. Stay Wild at Heart, our little corner hugger. But I am out of, I don't want to say I'm out of wax seals. I am out of wax seals because I want to make more. My plate for my wax seal thing broke, so I need to get another one so I can make seals. I need to make 2 more clusters for the 4th signature. But this is her, and other than that, she's done. She will be boxed up, wrapped up, and sent to her forever home with little goodies for you. So anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this flip through, that you were inspired to create something new and something beautiful. Maybe play with a color that you have never played with before. That is how I grew to like purple when I hated purple. Mix your colors, just play with them. Bye guys.